Just be you.
I mean, all right. What's going on, everybody? It's Easy here with KILJOY's The Put Ons, the new show that I've created. You know, again, we still have doing dope shit live every Thursday. The last couple of Thursdays we've been having some issues, but if you don't catch that, this is where you can catch all your music takes. Again, album reviews, music news, local shit, whatever shit, anything having to do with music. This is where you will find it. I'm sitting here with my co-host.
What's up, y'all? It's Jiroum. We out here, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Episode 2. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, bro. It was hot today.
Today was fucking hot. It was hot as shit.
Fucking hot.
And I had to work at the airport and everything, but I'm glad that shit is over. I'm glad I finally get to do what I love to do, and that is talk music.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest things going on in music right now is the announcement Tyler, the Creator, has for Flog. I was going to say Golf Wing. Flog. Tyler's bringing it back, man. Tyler's bringing it back. It's been 3 years since Tyler's held his annual Flog Carnival. I think the last one was in 2019, something like that. And he's put it on a hiatus for a while, but this past week he went on to, well, not this past week. I guess when Kendrick and Baby Keem had their video, he softly announced the return of the carnival. Yeah. How you feel about that, man?
I love that he completely colonized Dodger Stadium.
Absolutely.
Like that shit's tight. That has gotten that fucking big. The other thing too, can we talk about some like historic Flog moments? Like,
have you ever been to Flog? No,
I haven't.
Me neither. I feel like a poser talking about that shit because I've never been, but I think this year might be the year.
It's a fire ass lineup. What I was really like, remember when Drake was the guest headliner?
See, that's funny. Earlier you guys brought up, the Drake Frank Ocean collab. That's never going to happen. And one of the reasons it's not going to happen because I think that might have been at the last Flog Carnival where Tyler.
That was 2019.
Oh yeah, he had said to have a special guest and everybody thought it was going to be Frank Ocean.
Everyone swore it was Frank Ocean.
And then Drake came out and Drake got booed
bad, and it was to the point where he was like, I go by the name of Drizzy Drake, thank you, I love y'all, and just took off.
Yeah, bro, like.
And it was also too, I remember like reading something after it was Drake did a specific set list that Tyler curated.
Yeah.
Because Tyler wanted him there just off of some fan shit. And what I really loved seeing was Tyler, the Creator, geeking, singing like all of Drake's slow jams and shit. And everybody like at the time wanted like Drake's hype shit. Like he had just the year before he had dropped Scorpion. So everyone wanted like the non-stops, the high energy shit. And I remember there was hella people that were actually fucking with it. Like, they wanted Drake. Like, obviously, it's Drake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go ahead.
I think for the most part, everybody was fucking with it. Right. You just know how, like, the media just puts a spotlight on the negative shit.
Right. And the other thing, too, is everybody was, like, guessing Frank. Like, because there was, like, that pump fake with, like, the album release at the time. Because he came with, like, I don't know if that was that year he came with like DHL and all that.
Yeah, I think there was some music or either some music he had released or some like re-release shit.
Right.
And so Frank was on the top of everybody's mind on, damn, we really need a Frank Ocean tape this year. And then, you know, Frank is part of Odd Future. Right. And so, when somebody in a collective announces I have a very special guest. Everybody already thinks. I remember I went to go see a Travis show for the Days Before Rodeo tour. Travis goes on.
Wait. Which one did you go to?
One in LA.
No shit.
With him and Thug. Were you there?
I told you I went to every single Travis show in California.
So that specific night he had 2 shows. He had one at like 8:00, and then he had something called the Late Show at 11. The night show. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Me
and Mo went. And look, so we were in line for the 8:00 show, and they had announced that they were going to do a night show. And I was telling Mo, bro, please, let's go to the 11:00 show. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
The later show is always going to be better.
100%.
Always going to be better. And Mo was like, nah, whatever, right?
Man.
So we in there, and we turning up to Thug and Travis, and they're going back and forth.
Crazy.
So Travis gets on stage, and he's like, I want to bring out somebody who's been a mentor to me and a big brother, and he's just hyping him up. And I'm sitting there thinking, Kanye. Kanye. I have yet to see Kanye in concert, bro. Yet.
Right, because we're getting some T-Lop shit. This was This
was at that time. Piss on Your Grave, all that shit, bro. And then fucking, maybe a little bit before Piss on Your Grave, but still. Yeah. And he brings out fucking Birdman.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just such a disappointment. So I understand how those Tyler fans felt when they thought they were going to get Frank.
100%.
And they brought Drake, which is crazy to say.
It could have been could have been so many people before Birdman. It could have been so
And the fucked
many.
up thing is, the Late Show, he brings out, not only does he bring out Kanye on the Late Show, Rihanna's in the crowd. So I will forever hate Mo for that shit. Forever hate Mo for that shit.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's doing Mo things. But so 2023, we got a new Flog, Gnaw, carnival. The lineup is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go through everybody because there's a lot of people, but I'm just gonna talk about the standouts. We have AG Club, who's a dope collective. I mean, when AG Club first hit the scene, you know, the comparisons to Odd Future was nonstop.
Right.
Nonstop. We got Paris, Texas. If you guys don't know about Paris, Texas, get hit.
Yeah, for real.
I think they just dropped a tape too.
You know how I like seeing on this was getting some love after that feature? Tizo's
been doing it recently, bro.
Been
not only with Travis tape, he's dropping his own tape. Tizo Touchdown has really been a special place. We got Red Veil. I don't know if you guys know who Red Veil is. Another person out of DC, Maryland, who's really doing his shit. Shout out Maxo
Cream on there.
So we got the Clips.
I know,
bro.
Dude.
The Clip. They've been. Because I think the Clips recently just performed together somewhere. I don't remember where.
Did they do the Hip Hop 50?
No, I think they might have. I think they might have been at. I don't know if it was Earl's show, the Doors 10-year reunion show. I think the Clips performed there.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Man, hold on. I gotta really sit here and say this. Shout out to Kanye West, because Kanye West fucking brought the Clips back.
Brought everything together, man.
Man, he brought No Malice back.
No Malice. He back rapping.
He back rapping.
He back and his verse on Use This Gospel. I know people don't like Use This Gospel.
Not a damn
it's
souls,
his lowest.
Damn souls, man.
It's his lowest. Whatever tape, whatever. But Malice had a fire verse on that.
Man, they really, honestly, that's my favorite track off of there.
Oh yeah, maybe not my favorite track off Jesus is King, but it's definitely top 3.
It's my favorite track off there because one, I went to Sunday service.
Shit,
bro, I have can I tell a story? I'm gonna tell this story.
Tell a story real quick.
So shout out my homie Nick. He hit me up one day. We were supposed to pull to LA that day, just off a random thing. So homie Jose hits me up. He's like, hey, you want to go to LA? Let's just go get tacos. Just on some vibes. I get a phone call and my homie's like, hey, I got tickets to the listening party for Jesus is King. And I was like, yo, a Yay listening party? And I was freaking geeking. I was like, how many tickets can you get me? Like, I have me and 2 of the homies. And he's like, I got 3. Hold on. Give me a sec. So I got him. We slid to LA. You know, it's at the Forum. And we got into the floor. They had those little green pouches where you got to lock up your phone.
Yeah.
So what was crazy is we're sitting there and then bro, the ambiance was crazy. It was a bunch of palm trees.
I'm sure it was peaceful as fuck.
It was actually very eerie. It was weird. It was very strange. And the lights were on and out of nowhere just the lights came down. And then all I remember was my homie to the left of me. He just was like, come on. And we booked it. We ran around this crowd, and then we got to this middle podium section. So and everybody started crowding around this podium, and then literally it's really dark. And then out of the corner of the arena, I look, and then these doors fly out, and it's Ye, and he's just walking, and then he does this shit again. And he splits the crowd.
Moving, yeah.
He splits the fucking crowd. He hops up on it, and that's when he first started using the stem player. I remember I saw him he was literally 5 feet in front of me. He plugged the stem player in, and then he had a tiny ass iPod or something, and he's just playing cuts off of it. And he's cutting up the album as if he's listening for masters while he's at the release party, because it wasn't finished. It wasn't a finished project at the time. It was so crazy, bro. And later that week, that Sunday, he had a Sunday service in the Forum. So my homie Nick also got us tickets to that. And that's where we saw fucking Clips. We saw Kenny G rip the saxophone on that. And then when I heard that shit in person, bro, when I heard Kenny G hit those same notes off of a live performance, I lost it, bro. I was like, there's no way this is not the hottest track off this.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of everybody that has gotten to see Kanye perform live. Because Kanye is my favorite person in the fucking world, right? Ain't nobody better than Kanye. Right. And I've never seen him live, bro. The only time I had a chance to go see him live was during the St. Pablo tour. And
that's like honestly the best one.
Yeah, but I got tickets.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna tell you how I got the tickets, but I got tickets. But I got tickets to the show that he ended up actually canceling and then got booked to the institution and everything, and then canceled the rest of the tour. So I'm just like, fuck, bro. I've never been able to see him. I had a friend went to go see the Kanye when he went to go perform with Drake on that shit, bro. So I never
the thing that
I don't
Jay
remember.
Prince got him on, like trying to heal the beef and shit.
So I'm jealous of everybody that has gotten to go see Kanye.
Yeah.
But the closest I can do is go see Tyler the Creator at Flog, Gnaw.
Facts.
Go ahead.
No, I'm excited for it. I love that SZA's headlining.
Oh yeah, so he's got 3 headliners himself, of course. I mean, why would you want to headline your own shit?
Facts.
SZA and the Hillbillies, which is funny because I have no fucking idea who the Hillbillies are.
Had no idea.
Had no idea. I had no idea. I know who they are now, but I had no idea who the fuck the Hillbillies are.
Bro, I texted this man talking about, oh my God, did you see this Flog Gnaw lineup? And he goes, who are the Hillbillies? And I was like, bro, really? Like, we have a music podcast.
No, it's funny though because like, so when you told me, so the Hillbillies, for those of you guys who might not know, is a group comprised of Kendrick Lamar and his cousin Baby King.
Yeah.
Right, and then they recently did a video for like a parody song to Sticky. I forget the name of the video.
I didn't see that, to be honest with you.
You didn't see this? It's the one where Tyler the Creator announced the Flog Gnaw Carnival.
Is that? I really didn't even see that either.
You haven't seen that video?
No, bro. I just seen I really just saw the lineup.
So you haven't seen the hip?
I haven't.
We gotta watch that.
I got it. Yeah,
that's funny because they say it. You know, I guess the song is under the Hillbillies title, but It didn't click until you told me it was them.
Right.
But we gotta show you that video. We have a music podcast. We gotta show
you
that video.
All right, it's fair.
We got Ice Spice. Ice Spice is gonna be in the building.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about that is I've seen people with a little bit of hate towards Tyler talk about why the fuck is Tyler headlining and not Ice Spice when Ice Spice has more Spotify listens. And that shit infuriated the fuck out of me because, listen, man, this is a hill that I will forever die on. Men lie, women lie, numbers lie. Numbers lie.
What?
Men lie, women lie, numbers lie.
All right, fuck yo.
And I mean that. I mean that because, yes, Ice Spice might have more Spotify listeners or more accolades or whatever, bro. She cannot pack out a stadium.
You think that she doesn't got the hard tickets?
No, she don't. She cannot pack out a stadium, bro. Tyler the Creator can pack out Dodger Stadium, MSG, Staples Center, all that. He's done it time and time again. Ice Spice does not have that.
Really?
She cannot pack out a stadium. I promise
even
you.
With all the hype.
I promise you, if we're getting a lineup like this and Ice Spice is the headliner, bro, and they're selling tickets off of her name, it's not happening.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Ice Spice's listens is really derived off of like the social media hype too. And like we've seen that time and time again that shit just dies. Like any song that pops off of social media, it's tight that it pops, but it doesn't stand the test of time.
It has a short half-life, shelf life, all that. It doesn't stand the test of time, and that's why fucking TikTok rap, whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro, it's not gonna last. It's cool to listen to. It's fun to get into.
Yeah, but
it's not selling out stadiums.
It's those 30 seconds. It's literally a 15 seconds of fame. Wow.
It's not selling out stadiums.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Ice Spice. Look, man, Fabe, I'm sorry, bro, but Ice Spice is not.
It's not doing it. But
I hope she does. I don't want to sit here sounding like I'm fucking hating. I hope she gets that success.
I don't.
But
I don't. We don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah, she could keep that. I mean, Drake said it best, right?
Right. She a 10, but she better on mute. The person that I'm looking forward to the most, though, on this lineup, outside of Tizo, Clips, Kevin Abstract, Earl Sweatshirt, Damo, Mike G, Left Brain, is fucking Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Yachty. Yachty, and I will say this, y'all can quote me on this right now. Bro, I'll tell you a story. So Yachty is the MVP of 2023. Not saying he's put out the best music, but overall as his growth, the type of music he's making, and just his overall fame or whatever.
Right.
Nobody's doing it better than Yachty right now.
I will say, I agree along the lines of the overall, but you really got to put the asterisks by the overall.
I mean,
Overall
obviously.
MVP. No, I got to challenge you on this.
So, no, because look, man, I always say this, right? Like, let's take Grammys first, just to veer off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever wins Album of the Year or whatever, right? I don't think it's because, or no. So when Tyler, the Creator, won Album of the Year, was it last year? He won Album of the Year, Call Me If You Get Lost?
I think so, yeah.
Right?
That sounds about
And
right.
I was telling people, yeah, Tyler, the Creator had the best album of the year, although Kendrick dropped, fucking Future dropped, all these other bigger name artists dropped. I'm not measuring it by how good the music is. I'm measuring it by its growth.
He won Best Rap Album. Does that
Best
same
rap
thing?
album, same thing.
Okay.
I'm measuring it by its growth,
Mm-hmm.
of personal growth. The Yachty we got, I mean, on all honesty, bro, the Yachty we've been getting the last maybe 3 years has significantly just increased each year.
Facts.
I mean, I remember when it has increased significantly, but this year, after he dropped fucking, what's the name of his album that he dropped at the beginning of this year?
I'm terrible at remembering.
I can't remember the name.
But I do. But I listen to the fuck out of it because it is so goddamn experimental. It is such a new Yachty sound,
and he did it great.
and it hit
From dropping Poland to dropping.
That was a fantastic fucking single.
Absolutely.
To come like the way that, like, first of all, Poland was like, it was that trap gritty electronic sound, and like, you know, and then the crooning with the auto tune, like, it was a fantastic intro into the just different realm that he threw us into with that project. And I really love how he fucking did that.
Absolutely. And it was an experimental song. He said he just did for fun, but it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great segue into dropping his album, which I don't remember the name
Why is
of the. Excuse me.
Let's start here.
Let's start here,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then to go from that to doing the podcast with Drake, significant work on Her Loss,
Mm-hmm.
which was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dropped Strike, which is another crazy record. Then to go on and drop Solo Step and Creep Boy, the freestyle.
That's off the EP.
But it was
Slide.
it was a freestyle first, and then he put it on an EP. But Yachty overall, as an artist,
He's been evolving.
he's
And we're
evolved
witnessing-
the best this year. In my opinion, you know, if y'all have a different MVP for the year, you know, drop a comment down below. Let us know who you think the MVP of the year. But I'm taking Yachty's MVP this year.
So I'll take Yachty as MVP, as like fashion icon of 2020.
But even then, like with fashion, like he stepped his fashion game up.
Yeah.
Yachty's always been a really great dresser, but he stepped his fashion game up.
Mm-hmm.
Just overall as an artist, bro, in any aspect you could pick, bro, I feel like he's really evolved himself.
Yeah, he really has. He's grown a lot, and he's still really fucking young, bro. He's
Yes.
25.
Which is crazy, you know. I mean,
yeah, he's giving us projects that are like rivaling like these 30-year-olds that have been in the game for like 15 years.
think about it, bro. Her Loss. I'm not a Drake fan. Let's just start there. I'm
Okay.
not a Drake fan at all.
I'm an ex-Drake stan. So.
I'm not a Drake fan at all. But
Yeah.
Her Loss is probably one of my favorite tapes to come out in the last 5 years.
Damn.
And
Okay.
maybe not 5 years. Let me slow down on that.
Yeah,
Right.
that was
Maybe it came out last year. Favorite tape last year, right?
Yeah.
It came out the end of last year, so I counted for this year too. But
Mhm.
Yachty had significant dealings with that tape.
Yeah,
From producing
he was
it
producing
to
a lot.
ad libs to creative direction on some of the songs. I mean,
Mhm.
Jumbotron shit popping is a Yachty record with Drake on the song.
Basically, right?
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It was that's Yachty archetype.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
they took the blueprint and they just stamped a Drake on it, and I love Back Outside Boys. That's another one.
See, and it's funny you speak about archetypes and just stamping your name on something, right? I want to talk about before we get there.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 months left of the year.
Of 2023.
September,
Less.
October, November.
September's next week.
So September, October, November, December, right?
Yep.
Album of the year talks have already started.
Fact. I mean, they've been cooking.
They've been cooking, but they've started to really heat up in the last couple of months. Not only with Uzi dropping the Pink tape, which really wasn't that good if you ask me,
Yeah.
to Travis dropping Utopia, which is currently reigning supreme.
Very
for
rare,
hip-hop.
very rare situation for me. When Pink Tape dropped, I loved it at first, and as it grew, as it aged, I started hating it.
I think I gave it 1 or 2 listens. And then I was like, this is not the Uzi I want.
It is, yeah. And well, here's the other thing. It was such a hype up for Uzi to give us the same cadence, BPM, and bass lines for like 10 tracks in a row. And like, I love that he's versatile enough to sit there and give us 10 different tracks of the same shit and still find a way to make them different. But at the same time, it was like, okay, this is redundant.
Yeah.
And like, and I didn't really realize that until like maybe like a month in just listening to it, and it got boring way too fast.
And it's funny you say that because Utopia, who, you know, like I said, is currently on everybody's list for album of the year.
Mm-hmm.
The more and more and more I listen to it, the more I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And mind you, just his lyrics just doesn't make sense. Now, mind you, I've never looked at Travis as being the lyrical genius of Kanye West.
Fair.
Even though he's not really a lyrical genius, whatever. But
Yeah, I don't.
you know what I mean?
I don't put Kanye's pen.
I don't. Yeah. But it just, the production on Utopia stands out so much that the lyrics kind of fall flat most of the time. But that's okay. We got what we want out of Travis.
I feel like Travis just speaks in tongues though.
Yeah.
Like he's talking Travis shit, and he's gotten to the point. This ain't rodeo no more, bro. It ain't apple pie. This ain't pornography where we understand where we listening to the stories. Like I was clashing with you on it, but like I started banging I started banging rodeo the other day.
See,
I just threw that shit on. I threw it on the fucking vinyl.
90210. It's not that, but it's still great, right? And then so like I said, album of the year talks are always talking, but recently we're kind of doubling down on, all right, this tape. We have. All right, come on, man.
We'll get back to you after these messages.
Yeah, after these messages.
And we're back.
And we're back. So, before the break, we were talking about album of the year nominations.
You ran with that shit.
And so, with 4 months left, man, there are still so many more artists dropping a tape.
Facts.
Go over a few of them. So we'll do this.
Some that stick out.
Well, I'm gonna ask you maybe the 5 albums you're looking forward to dropping the rest of the year, and then I'll give you my 5 albums, and then let's deliberate on whether or not that they can usurp out Travis's album of the year with Utopia.
Okay, so we going for those. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. So you name your 5 albums you're looking forward to.
Obviously, I'd be stupid if I didn't say this, but for all the dogs, Drizzy, if he's coming this Friday with it, I saw people like arguing about it. So the Spotify monthly listening record, Travis broke it, right?
Yeah.
This week, Drake just took it back and set the record again. And everyone was talking shit on Travis's name, talking about this is without the fucking album dropping. I was like, man, fuck.
See, people, they're so wishy-washy when it comes to this shit. I don't even listen to it, bro.
Yeah, so that one, I feel like this is going to be definitely A$AP Rocky, Don't Be Dumb. I loved Riot. That single he dropped, that shit's tight. Carter's sick. Nah.
I love Wayne. Wayne's pen is immaculate.
Wayne don't even need a fucking pen.
He don't even use a pen, bro. But it's just, I've stopped looking forward to Wayne tapes as a whole.
Yeah.
Maybe after Carter 4, Carter 5, pushing it.
Yup.
It's going to be a great tape. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it's not going to be AOTY.
Right. If we're talking about dethroning Travis for album of the year, I feel like off of this list alone, I mean, we could have a sick ass AOTY project. We don't even know the name of it. Uzi could keep that. DJ Khaled could keep that. This is not nowhere near gonna compete, but Eastside Johnny is something I'm so fucking excited for. J-Rock hasn't come with a project in a minute. And Schoolboy, I know you get. I'm so excited. I need another fucking bucket hat anthem.
Oh, absolutely.
I need that shit. 21 maybe. Honestly, I'm gonna say 21's got a sleeper album, and then of course like all the Cardi stans would kill me. The homies would kill me. I got hella Cardi stan homies, but Cardi's probably somebody of that caliber that could probably
I could probably do it.
That could compete. What you think?
Yeah, man. So I lied to you. I lied to you. I'm gonna give you the 5 that I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
They maybe not. They probably will not dethrone Travis for album of the year.
Okay.
They might, but I'm gonna give you the 5 that I'm looking forward to. Right. First off, A$AP Rocky, Don't Be Dumb.
Don't Be Dumb.
The last tape we got from A$AP Rocky was Testing, and I'm a huge A$AP Rocky fan. I love Testing.
Yeah.
And the thing,
you like Testing?
I like Testing because for Testing he did music videos for damn near every song, and A$AP Rocky's music videos are immaculate.
Yeah.
Nobody does better music videos than Rocky. That's a hill that I will also die on.
I be that pretty motherfucker.
With Tony Tone, Guns and Butter. So I'm looking forward to A$AP Rocky's tape just because it's Testing wasn't well received.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So far, what we've heard from A$AP Rocky has been really good. So I'm looking forward to Don't Be Dumb. I'd be a lie if I said I wasn't looking forward to a Playboi Carti album. I'm not the biggest Playboi Carti fan, but Playboi Carti is somebody who's always going to be an interesting person in music.
Hell yeah.
And so to hear what Whole Lotta Red was after that long wait and it didn't disappoint, music, I'm looking forward to Playboi Carti.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the features on that project.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm
looking forward to Baby Keem's tape. Baby Keem doesn't have it in him to dethrone anybody for album of the year.
Not yet.
But I'm looking forward to see his trajectory now that he's kind of really, really tapped into Kendrick being his cousin, and it looks like Kendrick is taking him under his wing. Facts. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of music he makes.
He's learning how to make commercially hit music.
Exactly.
And he's already kind of done it. You know,
he's kind of done it.
He's got Orange Soda and all that. So,
but
he's got radio bangers. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, he's exciting.
Yeah, he's exciting. J-Rock. I don't know. I think you mentioned J-Rock as a sleeper tape. Eastside Johnny.
Eastside Johnny.
J-Rock probably my second most looked forward to tape on here because J-Rock, like I said, we had a conversation.
We already know.
Me and my friend had a conversation. J-Rock is, in me, probably the best rapper in TD. Was the best rapper in TD. I know Kendrick gets the crown on that, but J-Rock.
J-Rock was the head of the snake.
That's what I'm saying. He's the head of the snake. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to Eastside Johnny, and the name of the tape already sounds fire, bro.
Eastside Johnny. I feel like he's, man.
It already sounds fire.
He's gonna. You ain't gotta like it because the hood gonna love it. That's
literally
what I mean? He's coming back on that type of shit.
Fuck. Schoolboy Q's tape, Schoolboy Q's my favorite. I know earlier I mentioned Kanye West as being my favorite person. Still stands true. But my favorite rapper is Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q. I've loved every single project he's done. I think I've seen him the most out of I've seen any other artist.
Yeah. Maybe
like 4 or 5 times now. I mean, I've drove to Bakersfield, LA in one night to go watch Schoolboy perform. So I'm looking for Yachty's tape. With the year Yachty has had, his tape might be up there.
Yeah.
It might be up there.
I feel like we're going to get the fully evolved, complete sound of what he was going for with the last one, and he's going to fucking drill that shit, and it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be the one where everybody catches on. Like, because it's given his previous, or he goes back to Lil Bo. Or like, you know what, like no, I'm not saying he's going like he's gonna regress. I mean, like, he's just gonna tap into his foundation with all of his experimentation. He's just gonna give us a project where he just sounds like all around a grown artist. And
I agree. I think so far, and again, here we are back on Yachty. Back on Yachty. The tape Yachty gave us before.
Back on the yacht.
Right? We back on the yacht, boys. The tape Yachty gave us before, name of the tape.
Man.
I can't fucking remember it, bro.
Either. That's a bad sign. Low key.
It is a bad sign, but it's not. So the tape Yachty gave us Let's Start Here.
And remember the fucking name.
Let's Start Here, right? Let's Start Here. So the tape Yachty gave us before Let's Start Here was Michigan Boat Boy. Fire. Yachty's not from the D. Damn, might as well be. Man. And the last couple of songs we've gotten from Yachty, in my opinion, have been a mixture of the experimentation we got with Let's Start Here and his Detroit sound. So this tape right here could possibly be just an extended version of Slide or Solo Creep Boys. You know what I mean?
I love that he did work with The Alchemist on this too.
See, and The Alchemist is up right now.
That dude
he got a new tape with Earl coming, and up right now.
Man,
just some honorable mentions. I know. I think I maybe gave more than 5. Right. I'm looking forward to Doja Cat's tape.
Really?
I've always been a fan of Doja Cat.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
We used to have a sign in my apartment back in the Bay, and it was so the homegirl made it for us because we were bumping Doja Cat for like a week straight, and it said, "There shall be no Doja Cat slander in this."
Oh, absolutely.
There shall be no Doja Cat.
I've always been a fan of Doja Cat, so I'm looking forward to Doja Cat. I'm looking forward to Kid Cudi's Insano.
Man,
The last couple of shit he's put on Twitter ain't really been that good, but the year that Solo, why can't I think of anybody's fucking album name?
Come on, you got it.
Man on the Moon 3.
Man on there it is.
When he dropped Man on the Moon 3 in 21,
21.
it was my favorite tape that year.
Yeah,
I mean,
I liked it because we got the completion to the trilogy.
Solo Dolo Part 3. Yeah,
I loved that. I loved just the experience. I liked it. I really did.
I liked it. It was good.
Hell, people was talking shit on it.
No, bro. I remember working at Amazon, just running through that whole tape day after day after day. I fucked with it.
Yep.
JID and Metro Boomin.
That shit. Hold on. You look like you gonna say some fucking heinous shit. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Say it. We need it for the.
Listen, I'm a fan of JID. I'm a fan of Metro Boomin.
Okay.
I don't think the two together is gonna be good.
Why? Give me a reason. Give me a musically inclined reason why that shit's not gonna work.
I can't.
They're both from ATL. Jid got the most insane flows. Metro got the most bouncy beats. Like,
I can't, bro. It's just Metro's also working on a tape with Future. Are you telling me the Metro Future tape is not going to be as good as the JID and Metro tape?
Fuck no. I said, sorry. No. Hold on. Don't fuck with me. I'm not saying JID's tape is going to be better than Future. There is no fucking shot in hell that JID's tape with Metro is going to be better than Future's tape with Metro. And if it is, then I'll fucking eat my words. If anybody fucking calls me out later,
I'm clipping the fuck out of this.
Clip the fuck out of it.
And we putting it up.
Bro, put it up. I told you, if you give me a good take, I'll fucking walk my shit back and shut the fuck up. But I'll tell you right now, Future and Metro are coming with a fucking heater.
Oh yeah, Future and Metro, absolutely.
That I am gonna die by that.
But JID and Metro, it's gonna be good. Don't get me wrong, bro. But like, I'll liken it to like when Metro did a tape with Big Sean.
Metro did it, yeah. Oh shit.
He did a tape with Big Sean,
just talked about this
and
too.
it just wasn't it.
Yeah,
it wasn't it. And it's not because Big Sean's not a good rapper, which I don't think he is.
Do you remember the name of that tape?
Double or Nothing.
Wow. Okay, so I have a theory.
Without Nothing, Double or Nothing.
You either you either remember the fucking tapes
we just
that
talked
you
about
really
it.
fucking
No,
love,
we just talked about
or you really fucking hate.
We just talked about it. We just talked about it. Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
And I only remember it because Mo made the joke. Like he really gave us either Double or Nothing. He gave us nothing. I mean, I'm still looking forward to hearing the GID and Metro Boomin tape. Benny the Butcher got a tape coming out, which I know is about to be fire.
Griselda. That's such an acquired taste.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's like beer. It's like
that's like the IPA of rap.
That's what I'm saying. That's funny. Say Griselda's like the IPA of rap.
Is the IPA of rap.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Tizo Touchdown. Looking forward to his tape.
Hell yeah.
Who you got? I've said everybody. Who you got? What's some honorable mentions for yourself?
Honorable mentions is probably. I think I think I named my honorable mentions because I went straight off of who's competing with Travis.
You're not gonna say Nav too. That's not your boy.
I didn't say it was my boy, but okay. All right, hold on, stop. I used to hate Nav.
Why?
I used to hate Nav. So I'll tell you why. First of all, Nav is a fantastic producer. Top tier, great producer. When he started rapping, he fell into the archetype of drugs, money, sex, and talking about a life that I don't really know if, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He felt like, I don't know him. I'm not going to fucking comment on that. But, like, it just became redundant, and it was just, like, I'm not getting any artistic, like, you know, tendencies out of you. I'm getting, like, you're getting
the same old that we always have.
Same old. And, like, I loved this first self-titled project. The original Nav was dope. He had Some Way with The Weeknd on there, and he just had some really good ones. My favorite Nav project in the past couple of years was Emergency Tsunami.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like Weezy really went stupid on the production
Absolutely.
and let Nav kind of just sit in his pocket to where he actually was able to like work with his pen.
Absolutely.
And he like really like leveled up his flow. Now I remember watching the Full Send podcast with Nav, and he was talking about when he started experimenting with psychedelics, and then he came out with his last album, and that album I loved.
Right.
Like that was the first project where I was just like, damn, this is good. Like I really enjoy this.
Right.
And what I really want to see is like Nav found a pocket. He found his pocket with that, and I'm really excited to see where he takes it. So I'm not gonna call it a sleeper because I genuinely think it's gonna be. Actually, yeah, that's the definition. That's the definition of a sleeper.
It's probably gonna be good.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm not the biggest Nav fan. I mean, when he came out on Yosemite at the end, that was like, it was a good verse. It just didn't fit.
Little flame on the island, me catch
Yeah.
yeah,
And
it's
then-
just it was corny. It was
It was a little bit corny, but it was cool. It was cool. And then he did.
He sounds like the little brother that like had to come with the big
Right.
like Gunna had to bring him.
Right. And
on
I think Nav's introduction to the music world, if I'm not mistaken, to the mainstream music world was Biebs in the Trap, if I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken.
So what was it?
Nav's like rapping.
No, just like people found out who he was. Like the first time we found out who he really was.
So I think his first like real big claim into like the big rap scene was the fact that he produced back to back. At least that's how like because Nav.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Nav was yeah, dude. He did the production. He did the drums for back to back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I've apparently like I don't remember. Someone correct me when you guys watch this, but he was like. He did some rework of a beat, and then he ended up like sending it to somebody in like Drake's camp,
Mhm.
but he didn't know Drake was actually gonna hop on it, let alone fucking destroy Meek Mill on it.
Oh, he did destroy Meek Mill on that shit, yeah.
Bro, I lost it. Bro, I told you I'm an ex-Drake stan. When he said, "Is that a world tour or your girls tour?"
That's funny. Not as funny as
Not-
you're hiding a child.
You are hiding a
boy
child,
from home.
bro. Like that.
That's funny. But yeah, okay, so maybe musically, was it Biebs in the Trap?
Yeah, I think. Well, no, bro.
I can't think of anything before Biebs in the Trap that everybody that everybody was on the general consensus like this is who that is.
Nah.
Because at first I thought it was Justin Bieber, but then I was like, oh, it's Nav.
Nah, because Nav had no play with Travis like before that. Like
Yeah.
that was Travis like sitting there saying, "I fuck with you." It like it was like
Like I said, I'm not the biggest Nav fan. So.
some way. It was some way. It was with Abel. It was with The Weeknd off
okay.
of his first project, and that shit came out in 2017. So wait a second, hold on.
No, listen, because Biebs in the Trap.
That's what I'm saying. Hold
I'm
up.
telling you, it's Biebs in the Trap.
Whoa, I didn't even know that shit came out in 2017.
It's Biebs in the Trap.
I thought it was like 2015. That
If
shit
I'm
came
wrong,
out.
Nav's first musical introduction to the world, Biebs in the Trap.
Biebs in the Trap.
I promise you,
you
if
are
y'all
not
look, I'm
wrong.
clipping this, and I need y'all to comment down
You are
below
not
if I'm right or
wrong.
wrong. I know my shit sometimes.
Yeah,
It's Biebs in the Trap.
it was Biebs in the Trap.
Cause I thought it was Justin Bieber for some reason, and I looked it up, and I'm like, oh shit, it's not
Nah,
Justin
that's
Bieber.
Nav.
Biebs in the Trap.
I just
I'm
bought
telling
it.
you, that's what it is. Chris Brown dropping the tape. I know my girls really don't like that. I don't really care too much about Chris Brown music.
Me neither. Can we not?
I don't.
It's just not. It's just not for us. Chris Brown does
not for
not
us.
make music for us. Like, I love all of his old shit. I mean, it's
I mean, kiss, wall to wall, fire.
Yeah, man. Like, it's Chris Breezy. I fuck with Chris Breezy. He's a great artist, but he just do not make music for us.
No, it
And-
does
and-
not.
And we've had this conversation as well. He's not a rapper. He's just a guy who sings, who can rap.
Even though he started off as a rapper, it didn't work. Then he started singing, but he's a singer who can rap.
There's a reason it didn't work.
Exactly. So, we got 4 years left of the year. 4 months, my fault. 4 months, 4 years left of the year. 4 months left of the year.
Damn.
As you can see, so many more big names. We didn't even mention Westside Gunn or Yeet, Saba, No ID. So many, Anderson .Paak. So many people are dropping tapes this year. I want to know. We want to know. The Put On podcast. We want to know whose album are you looking forward
Who
to
you looking for?
end of the year, and who do you have as claiming king of album of the year?
Yeah, I want to see some takes. I want to see somebody call it.
Yeah, and whoever calls it right, remind us that we made it out, and we might have something special for you. I don't know. whoever can call it, we might have something special for
We
you.
might have something coming for you.
Yeah. So, at the end of every show,
We're gonna clip that. We
Oh yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta clip that.
No, I'm for sure. I've been doing this whole podcast with clips in my mind.
Already.
This is what I'm gonna
You've
clip.
been
This is what I'm gonna clip.
setting
This is what I'm gonna clip. I've been trying. I'm trying my best to like. All right, this is what I'm gonna clip. This, because people love clips, right? So again, every episode, I want to end the episode with music recommendations. We want to put you on new music.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna let Jiroum go first, and whatever you've been listening to this past week, whatever new artist, or even if it's an old artist, let people know what to listen to. Give them a music listening recommendation.
So, did I mention this? I'm a Larry June stan.
Oh, you have not. You have yet to mention that.
I've yet to mention it, but I'm a huge Larry June fan. I spent some time up in the Bay. I was rocking with June. June just dropped a surprise single for us, The Good Kind. And you saw it. I hit the little drum solo.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Yeah. So that shit was tight. I liked it. I fucked with it. I'm excited because typically when June drops a single, it's very calculated. So we might have a little secret June project coming.
Hey.
And hey.
All right. Good job, Larry.
Good job.
Numbers.
You're doing good, Elijah. You're doing good.
Yeah, he might copyright us. Hell
no.
That shit. No, he wouldn't do that.
Nah. It was organic.
Right?
It was organic.
We organically did it. We good.
We organic. Facts. What you got? What you got?
So, look, as you guys know, I am creative director, CEO, editor-in-chief of KILJOY magazine.
Flex.
So, right. So my whole life, my whole reason of living is to put people on to new music and new artists. So, in my search for new music, I came across a New Orleans native by the name of Stone Cold Jizzle. I believe it's pronounced Jizzle.
I hope it is.
Yeah, he has dropped a song titled "Ugly as Fuck for Real." I'm gonna clip it, and it's something that I think you guys should really listen to. It sounds something like if you were to type in like Chief Keef type beat on YouTube, this is what would come up. It sounds fire shit. You know what I mean? He's a great.
Right. Can I do something?
Go ahead.
I'm about to.
You gonna play a little bit of it?
I'm gonna just
play a little bit of it.
Here's what I do when I get a new song. Like if you send me a new song, I don't start from the beginning. I just dive right into the middle of it, just for the fuck of it, and then use like I don't sit there and judge the song off the middle cut. I just be like, oh damn, and then just like come back.
That's a great way to do it. So go ahead and play just a little bit if they can hear it.
Yeah, here, let's see. Stone Cold Jizzle. Yeah, he spells it Jizzle.
Right.
So that's interesting. Let's Here, let's cut.
It just makes you want to punch somebody in the face.
Fact, that's that.
I fuck with it.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, man. And then so recently, like I said, I've run KILJOY Music. We have recently just updated our Fresh Faces playlist on Spotify. 10 new songs, 10 new artists, people who make really, really fucking dope music. It's going to drop sometime this week, so just look out for that. Click the link in the KILJOY magazine bio for new music, Fresh Faces. And if you know an artist, if you are an artist, you want to get your music put on the Fresh Faces playlist, DM KILJOY magazine, let me know. You can even DM this man.
DM me.
And let him know.
Send me your music. I will probably fuck around, write a review for it, and it might end up in the mag.
Honestly, like I said, just as a reminder, man, this is the KILJOY Put On podcast with Easy
and Jiroum.
And we want to put y'all on to new music.
Love,
Simple.
Peace, happiness.
Y'all have a good day.
Peace.
That was it. Short and sweet. Great conversation.
That was fire. That was
good, bro.
We got so much better in just like one episode. Just talking. I told you, just be yourself.
Yeah, I press stop. Oh no. It's the record. How do you stop recording on it?